So, hello everybody. This is the uh, delayed Saturday support call, which is now for a couple of months the case. That it is a delayed one, but so what? Maybe I should rename it. Let's name it the delayed support call. Okay, my name is Christoph. I am a Sedona-Methode certified coach, and I think we just can get started with a nice long group release for everybody. So, in this moment, wherever you are, if you're in your car or on your sofa or in your bed or in your kitchen or in your bathtub, could you just simply allow yourself to be as comfortable with or in that as possible? And just simply allow yourself to be. And check to see what's the now feeling. Could you allow that feeling to just simply arise and be here? And notice if there is any wanting to do something with, about, or against the feeling. Any wanting to change it, to fix it, to get rid of it. Any wanting to provoke a release. And then just for now, could you just let the feeling go, including all the wanting that seems to be attached to that? And could there just be a letting go of whatever feeling there is? And if there's any clinging to that, or how it was, I mean the feeling, could you notice any sense of it being personal? My feeling, my experience, or just simply that I am the one who's responsible for that? And just for now, as best you can, could you let go of wanting to be the one who's so responsible for that? And check to see if there's anything in your experience from the last 24 hours that provoked you to be part of the support call. Whatever thought, memory, or feeling that brings up inside. Whatever you were saving for this, could you just simply allow it to be here? And notice that nothing is good or bad about this. And then could you welcome any wanting to do something with, about, or against this? Any wanting to hold on to that? Any wanting to figure it out? Any wanting to get rid of it? And check to see if there is any underlying wanting apparently attached to that. Any wanting control, approval, security, any wanting separation, or wanting oneness. And could you also notice or welcome, or could there be a noticing or welcoming of the appearance that it looks like it is about you or who you are? And if you don't focus on the body or the mind, can you actually find the one whose attachment that is, or aversion, or issue? And could you allow it to appear as important as it still does? And then could you allow it to be as unimportant as it is possible? And then could you allow it to appear as important and personal as it still does? And then could you allow it to be as unimportant and impersonal as it is possible, or beyond belief? And then could there be as much importance and personality as there is? And then could there be as less importance and personality as there is, or possibly is? And then could there be as much importance and sense of it being personal as there is? And then could there be as less importance or sense of it being personal as it is possible? And how do you feel now? And could this just be welcomed as it is? And what do you want about this now? And could there be as much wanting as there is? And how does it still look personal about you now? And could you allow it to be as impersonal as it is? Possibly. And what's aware of that right now? And what's unaffected by that right now? And what is completely undisturbed by this right now? And what completely allows for this right now? Doesn't need any of this right now. And could you be as that right now? Check to see if there's any wanting to do something with, about, or against any, or what is experienced in this moment. And check to see if there's any underlying wanting connected to that. Any wanting control, approval, security, separation, or wanting oneness. Then could you just allow that energy to be here now? Is that energy of wanting allowed to be here now? And could you allow it to be appear as personal as it does right now? And then could you allow it to be as impersonal as it actually is right now? For this, which you are. And could you just for a couple of seconds completely be aware of that which you are? Could that which you are be aware of itself? as much as there is right now. Could there be a noticing of calmness or silence, aliveness, and emptiness too? And could there also be form and formlessness, both? Check to see if there's any remaining disturbance. And could you notice any wanting to fix or change that? Any wanting to be done with that? Any approval or disapproval for that? You also notice any sense that that's personal about you or who you are. Could you just simply let that memory go? Allow it to dissolve as best as you can. And what is undisturbed and unaffected by any of that? And could there just be simply an awareness of that? Could you just simply be? Would you just simply be? When? Okay, everybody. So, there's Bobby's hand. You may speak up, Bobby.
I don't know if I can talk after that.
Okay.
Is there anything to say? Uh, yeah, a little, still some disturbance. Thanks,
Okay.
Christoph. Um, And again, is the river of life, it does take care of Bobby.
Hmm.
Noticing, okay, so I won't go into that. That was just the visual, but it's true, just the river of life. Um, so I'd like to some assistance. Thanks, Christoph, on wanting to control others and situations. I don't have to go into story. That's just the feeling in the
Hmm.
body.
Hmm.
That's the disturbance, Christoph. Yes, I want to change it. Yes, I want taking it personally. So start with the esoteric questions already.
Ah, is it some control freak energy?
I know, especially I know, and I looked out into the world and saw the German carnival of Trump recently. Oh, stop it,
Did,
Christoph. You
did you
guys are
want to
such.
control that?
I was like, I was like, wait a minute, they're really good artists. Beautiful puppetry, very
Ah,
disturbing imagery.
okay.
Yeah,
There's
but yeah,
probably a lot of politicians in there.
probably. But yeah,
Mm.
just I don't know. Yeah,
Maybe Trumps and Putin and
you know, Bobby's in
the
there somewhere.
in her basic nature.
That's right.
Ah,
No.
so how do you feel right now about that? What's the now feeling?
It's funny that that got brought up in my consciousness because there was this image of Trump like holding, you guys are so kinky, you Germans. He was holding like the Statue of Liberty down with his tongue out of his mouth. Oh,
I think I saw that in the media somewhere.
just somewhere. So really bringing it back to present time in my own body, it really is in my immediate little demonstration of who or what I want to control. I just want to take a look at that and love that.
Hmm. So is there any wanting to change that, wanting to control?
Yes.
Is there any belief that that shouldn't happen or that should be different?
Checking. No, that belief is so strong.
Hmm.
That's coming from the mind, by the way.
So check to see if what you really want. Do you want to control or do you have control?
Now I have it. Thank you.
I mean, sometimes probably control isn't such a bad thing.
No.
Mhm. I was working with disabled people, people who had uh, how to say that, damaged brains by from baby age or from they are already born that way, and I had to stop them.
Right.
I couldn't just sit there and do nothing. They would
Yeah.
run over me. They would do this with my hair, and I became kind of a mummy. Don't. Stop that. Stop this. Don't go there.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think my 96-year-old would like that.
Oh. Oh.
Ah.
So, is there any sense that you are not good enough with the control thing?
Hmm. What comes up is I don't even want to deal with it.
Right, right. That's probably the mind's opinion about all the wanting control. Oh, it's not good. It's not good, and so I don't deal with that anymore.
Yeah. That's one way to release it. Okay.
Let's go to the monastery.
Totally.
And then there are those other monks, and you have to deal with them again. So
Yeah.
how about the personal island then? You as a single person on the personal island.
So good.
So
Yeah.
I think you see it's not possible to escape that well from the control game. Ah,
Ah,
but I mean, you have something you could release.
yeah. Ah, it's beautiful. I got space for all of it now. Thank you.
Right,
Space for all of it. It's just a
right.
wave moving through. I can either grab onto
Right.
it or I can just
What
let
if
it
even
pass
that
through.
is exactly as it should be?
Yes.
I mean, you can
Yes.
still release about it. Or if that is also authentic, even if it looks inauthentic.
Right.
I mean, it's not nothing wrong with having some time off from those other people. We can do that from time to time as well.
Okay, that's what I came here for. So now the next person can go.
Okie
Some time off.
dokie.
Some time off from grandpa, please. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So who was next? Was I think Sharon was next. Uh, can you unmute
Uh,
yourself? Yes.
Thanks, Christoph, and thanks,
Hi.
Bobby, for the release. Thank you for the group release as well. It's very helpful. Um, I've got a very sore throat. It's been ongoing. This I've been to see a doctor again today. It's lasted about 6 weeks. This I've had like
Yes.
a viral infection. I'm just feeling really like I've done a lot of releasing with facilitators as well, Christoph. And I felt like on Thursday, I felt like I had a good release. I felt better on Friday. And it's just this morning I woke up and I could hardly speak. I've had to have a fight to get an appointment with the NHS. I just feel what's coming up is disgust with the NHS in the UK. I
Mm.
mean, my nephew took his baby boy to the hospital last week, and they were 12 hours waiting to see a doctor, and it just
Oh, that
absolutely
sounds familiar to me. That's possible in Germany as well.
is
In
it.
the
Wow.
AR.
So it's yeah. And it's just like this morning I rang first thing, you have to it's all controlled. I had to ring 4 times before I got an appointment today. And it's like you have to fight for it. And it was actually a nurse that I seen. They wouldn't even let me see a doctor. So there's a lot going on around that, and it just feels what the word that keeps coming up is disgust, but also desperate. I'm just feeling desperate with this and
Mm.
desperate that everything that's going on in my life, I don't have anywhere fixed. Health issues are stopping me from going back to work to create the money to afford. Because again, that's another thing. The house prices are just through the roof here. So I mean, I know I'm waffling a little bit and it's all story, but I'm just feeling like, I mean, when I was doing the group release before, I am noticing the gains from the Sedona-Method, that more and more I can actually be in awareness and see it as a story at times. I have glimpses of that more and more, and I'm feeling more positive overall. But things feels like things have gone so intense, not just for me, but for family as well. And we've been looking after my little baby, my great nephew, a few times a week because both of them are having to work because of costs and stuff. And I just haven't been well enough to deal with him. Really, he's beautiful, but he's got so much energy. Yeah. So just some really soon
Mm.
support around all of
Yes.
that, please, Christoph. Thank
I
you so
I
much. Thank
totally
you.
agree to the point that there's for a lot of us a lot of stuff ongoing
Yeah.
in life right now.
Yeah.
It's
It's for
really
everyone, isn't
something
it?
that has changed in the last couple of years, probably.
Yeah, it
Noticed that as
is.
well. But
Yeah.
you know what? It hasn't changed my true self.
It hasn't changed what, sorry?
That it hasn't changed my true self.
No.
It's
Wow.
just what's
Yeah.
appearing.
Yeah.
And even my mind goes sometimes, crazy with that. But so what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Most of the time, I noticed even if there is so much going on, I'm way less disturbed about this than in the past.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
I
it
notice
was
that more
easier
and
back
more.
then.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Apparently
But
easier.
yeah, I sometimes, I mean, when you were doing the Greek release, what came in for me was like,
Hmm.
is this just like a real, like, things that are being like so crazy in the what appears to be the outside world? Is it just for us to become more and more in that peace? It's like, being let more and more detached from it all, I suppose. That's one thing that came in for me anyway. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a chance in there. The
Yeah.
opportunity to just be okay with that anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And then go for the releasing. Hold on to that or go with the releases and then see how it unfolds.
Yeah. Oh,
You know, I have 3 companies now. I'm building a home. I'm going to the nurse business. I do my
wow.
office.
Yeah.
I
I'd
deal
love to
with my
build.
health as well.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm 46. Some things have changed with the health as well now.
Yeah, I'm 56, so I'm 10 years older than you,
Yes.
Christoph. But yeah, well, I'm glad that things are really, working for you and you're building a home. I would love to do
Yes,
that.
and it's sometimes not easy, and sometimes we are struggling with the money in the company.
Yeah.
And then I'm releasing all my fears about it, and or if there is, or any other disturbance or anger or whatever, and then I find solutions. Then I
Yeah.
find the next possibility where to get the next money from, or
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
what person should become part of the company to bring in more money or new money,
Yeah. Just connecting with.
or even simple things like ask this employee from your company to do that, and then you will have something that helps. So um, it's going on, and it's often also checking. There are also things in there which look like the solution, but it isn't the solution, and then I'm just checking. I'm
Yeah.
asking people, and sometimes that turns out as possible, and sometimes it don't or won't.
Doesn't. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't do that
Just
sometimes.
riding the waves, I suppose, isn't it?
But
It's just,
at least I try then,
yeah.
even if trying is not it doesn't look like full intuitive behavior.
Yeah. Oh.
Sometimes you have to. Otherwise, you will never know if it works.
No, that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I would just love to like, I mean, at the moment I'm feeling like with this, it feels like the word is desperate. It just feels, I feel desperate and I feel like I'm blaming myself because it
Mhm.
feels like I'm being so stressed and I'm doing too much for family. I know that. So the
Mhm.
stress, and I'm saying like, it's your own fault. You're not saying no. And,
Is
and I'm
there
just feeling,
could you welcome the sense of it not being enough, or you're not good enough, or all the
oh,
things
yeah.
that you are doing aren't good enough?
Wow, yeah, that's what's come up today when I was trying to get the appointment.
And
It's
could
like,
you allow
oh,
yourself to feel that as much as you do for a second?
yeah, and that just feels really in my throat as well.
Yes. And could you give it some space to be here now?
Yeah, I can, thanks. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, excuse me.
It's
I might
fine.
start coughing actually.
Let the
Oh,
body do what it does.
yeah.
Maybe it
Oh,
enjoys coughing.
yeah. It seems to at the moment, yeah. I don't like it coughing. Keeps me awake at night. Oh, yeah. Wow, when you said that, not feeling good enough, that's what I felt like I was begging for an appointment on the phone today, and I had someone who was just so unemotional and just no, no, you're not getting an appointment, you've got to call later.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, why me? And I realized when I come off the phone, I'd been like in the victim energy, like, oh, yeah, like I was giving all my power
And how is
to,
that now? Does it still feel that way?
um, not in the, I actually feel that when I went to the doctors today, I actually got someone who was lovely. She was
Mm.
really caring. And she just said to me, viral infections have been really strong this year. I know this is a story, but that's what she said. And it's
Yes.
taken longer to clear, sometimes up to 8 weeks. So she said, give it a bit
Yes.
longer. So it was like I felt like a reassured that I hadn't been reassured 2 weeks before when I seen a doctor. So I did feel like after 6 weeks of this, I felt a little bit reassured that it'd be
Mm.
okay.
Mm.
So I suppose like giving away my power at the moment doesn't feel like that, but I probably will jump. I'll probably go back into that. But I am aware, Christoph, that it is like not feeling good enough because I haven't got a place to live. Feel like I'm really judging myself and blaming myself for being in this situation.
Yes. But did you actually do that? Or is that just what apparently happened?
I feel like I made poor choices, I suppose.
Hmm.
Oh,
And
yeah.
even that, did you do that or did it just appear in that which you are?
It just appeared, yeah. And then when I
Hmm.
really feel that way, it feels a bit more relief
Yes.
because it's just what's happening. Yeah, I didn't
Yes.
do something wrong, I suppose, or make a
No,
mistake. Yeah,
there's darkness and light. And if we just express the light and suppress the darkness, it shows up at some level,
yeah,
somewhere in that which we are.
yeah,
So for me, best way is to release that darkness. I do that too with my darkness, if there is.
yeah. And what I'm noticing recently is like there's so much rage coming up,
Yes,
so much rage. And
yes,
we've had a situation with a neighbor who is so, got so much rage and she's really
yes,
been really bad towards us for a couple of years now. And the other
yes,
day I was getting our bin in and there's a guy that stays there and he's just as aggressive as her. And he blocked me coming into the gate. And this is what we've been dealing with for two years. And it's
yes,
like he was so aggressive with me. And do you
yes,
know, in that moment, Christoph, I could have swung at him because the anger come up in me, and I just thought, and then I
yes.
felt really bad for feeling like that. But I thought, I am
Do
fucked
you know
off.
the MP3 set, the anger solution?
Right. Okay. Yeah. I
You
feel
can
like I'm
use
really
that.
struggling to let go of the anger.
You can use that.
Yeah. What's the where?
Sometimes
Yeah.
if that's triggering something in us, that's just the remainder of our
Yeah.
anger energy
I
or
just thought
emotions.
I was surprised really because I have released so much around them and I have got to a point sometimes where they don't affect me anymore. But I was so shocked in
Yes,
that moment. It just made me aware
yes,
that it's
he found another button.
yeah. And then you feel as though You feel as
He
though,
was your
oh,
guru.
oh
He was
yeah.
helping you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it is because I mean the behavior is so out there. It's like and so unprovoked that you think, yeah, it's all here for orders, isn't it, really? It's like an opportunity to release all that's within us that
Right,
needs to be
right,
let go of.
right.
So yeah. So the MP3 of the anger, where would I find that, Christoph?
The anger
Is
solution is one of Hale's
is what
programs.
it hails, is it? Yeah. Okay, I'll
Yes,
have a look into
yes,
that. Thank you.
yes.
Because
It's
I'm
an MP3
shocked.
set. It runs probably half an hour, and it
Yeah.
deals with the anger energy. For me, it also deals with every other energy.
Yeah.
If I'm releasing, it releases everything, also fear or sadness or whatever.
Yeah, so it's a
So
good one.
it
Yeah,
becomes
yeah,
really open after a while.
yeah. I'm really
That's
shocked.
one of the MP3 recordings I did the most in the past.
Yeah,
Yes.
I say
And I
I'm
still
really
have it and still enjoy it from time to time.
doing. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's so many things making people angry. Well, appearing to make people angry at the moment, and I'm
Right.
so surprised at the thoughts that are coming up. It's really, some of the thoughts I've never felt like this before. So it is really
Yes,
quite
yes,
intense at
yes.
times. Yeah. Well, I will give that a go. Well, where other people have got their hands up, Christoph.
And also,
So
also
yeah,
notice how we are raised by our parents to not express the anger energy.
yeah. Well, do you know what? As
That's
well, my
that's a bad
mother.
thing if you do that. You shouldn't be
Yeah.
angry. No, 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 no.
Well, the thing is, as well, I'm staying at my mum's, and she just like denies anger, and she resists my anger. And I
Yes,
came in the house really angry, and then
yes.
that caused a big, there was a lot of
They
stuff triggered
feel
for
that.
her. Yeah.
They already sense that if you have that energy. And then it pushes their buttons.
Yeah.
And it arises in them as well. And
Yeah.
what, you are angry with me?
Yeah, yeah. And it's just like it was just bizarre the dynamics that went on then. But
Yes,
wow, yeah, yeah. It's all here, isn't it? All here for us.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's good for now, Christoph.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you, Sharon, too.
Thank you.
So, Lisa, are you still there, Lisa?
Hi, I am.
Hi,
Hi, good evening.
good evening. Is it the evening for you as well?
It is not
Ah, okay. What time is there for you now?
1:15 p.m.
Okay, evening soon.
Yes. Yeah. Soon
Evening may
enough.
come
Yes.
anyway.
Yeah. That's amazing.
If
Oh.
the earth isn't eaten by the sun till then, evening will come.
Yeah. Oh. True. I'll show you the bright here. I didn't
Hello.
fix mine, but here's the bright
Oh, so
sunlight.
much
Here's
light there.
here. Bright. I'm in Mexico right now. So
Yes. It's
very
warm
bright.
there, probably.
So warm. So warm.
For us now, it's warmer in Germany. We are done uh with the cold weather now. Now it's rainy weather.
Oh, you moved on.
Yes. It changed. I think it changed 20 degrees in 24 hours to the positive.
Oh, wow. Good
Yes.
job.
Everything melting then everywhere, and now it's raining.
Enjoy the rain. That sounds
Right.
beautiful.
I love the rain. Sitting in the car and hearing the rain, and good
Oh,
spot to sleep.
yeah, definitely.
Sleepy weather.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I didn't know it was gonna kind of appear, but this is what is appearing with weather, talking about weather. But
Surprise.
it's making me laugh, so it's good.
See, we don't know before what's happening next. It's only the
No.
mind that convinces us that we know.
Yes,
I
it's
had that
true.
in the beginning with the group release. The mind was telling me what I should release, and the next thought was, no, we did that too often. Let's skip that. Use
No,
something that you didn't use before.
the group release was epic. I want to listen to it again. Yeah.
I will do that when I lie down in my bed as well, and have the recording. Then I hear it as well. I don't want to see myself that much, but I'm okay with my voice. At
Yeah.
least. My voice is okay.
There any releasing to do about?
Uh,
Just kidding.
uh,
Cool. Cool. Well, it's good to say hi, good to hang out, good to
okay,
see
perfect.
you. There are like other topics that are just like sitting here, but
Oh,
I
maybe
don't
you can squeeze one out.
please like this.
I could
There's
do group
like,
release. We don't have to do one-on-one if there's something that's good for group release.
well, let's see what it comes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, we just had like a very intense violence here yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and very unusual for this particular city, which is usually peaceful.
Okay.
And so it I'm still holding like some of it.
Yes.
Um, I mean, we were packed like if we had to evacuate. So
Yes.
I would
Was
accept.
there a kind of shock situation internally?
Yeah, I think there's still some shock
Mm.
in that.
Mm. And
Yeah.
could you allow yourself to be in touch with that? Could you give it to the release?
Yeah.
Mhm. And notice all the wondering about it. How could that happen? What is going on here? That shocked me. That makes me probably fearful or insecure. What's happening with the people? What's going on for them? Why did they do that?
Like the just the free it's more the freeze, that inner freeze.
Yes.
And everything that's coming along with that.
Yes.
People that it's like other topics that are just coming along on that in that it's just bringing those.
Mm-hmm. And then could you also notice that which
Oh,
is undisturbed by that?
I can.
And then could you notice any remaining disturbance? Could you even cherish that a little bit?
Oh, yeah. It is that wanting to make it real
Yes.
and hold on to
And
it.
first of all, could you allow it to appear as real as it does?
Yeah.
And then could you notice all your inner no to that? That could
Oh,
be.
yes.
This should be different. This should be more peaceful.
Oh,
How could God allow it to be as it was?
oh my God.
How could the source allow this to happen?
Oh, yeah.
And shockingly enough, could you notice that the source is allowing this to happen as it did?
I could, yeah.
Hmm. And then could you just be open to the possibility
Oh,
that this was just energy trying to release or dissolve or
yeah.
unload first?
Yeah. Literally.
And since they probably don't have a tool for releasing,
No, they don't.
that
So,
that was how it unloaded there.
yeah, that is. No. What is it? Express, repress, and release. Those is the
Right,
three. So this was express.
right.
This is
And
and is
what what
express.
what if
Yeah.
they had a little bit of release too?
Oh,
Even if they are not aware of that, or
I mean, I think so because today there are no fires so
yes,
far. So yeah, maybe it's fulfilled, but
yes. I mean, wars also end even if people don't know about the Sedona method. So something
right.
must have been unraveling anyway.
Yeah,
Even if they just get tired of being violent, finally.
right. All things move and shift and come and go. Yeah, there's like a lock in me. I think I don't feel ready to just kind of like, oh, all right, here's a new day.
Yes.
I'm like, whoa, that was, you know,
What was yesterday?
that was what was
How
yesterday.
could there be a new day? It's not possible with that day before.
Right. Blah blah has always been this way, or even was once, whatever it is, right? It's
Hmm.
like, but now it's a fresh day.
Yes. And could you dislike that past memory as much as you do?
Ugh.
Or what
Yeah,
happened in the memory?
it's like attachment to suffering. It's just attachment to
Yes.
suffering.
Oh, could you hold on to that for a second?
Yeah. Oh,
Could you enjoy that for a second? Sometimes maybe it's something bittersweet that also is enjoyable, apparently.
oh, yeah. Yeah.
And how do you feel now, Lisa?
Ugh. There's openness and
Mm-hmm.
more calm and
Mm-hmm.
a little brightness too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like the sun from inside.
All right. That's the source of
Amazing.
the sun, probably.
Mm. The source of the sun
Yes, that's the source of the sun.
is within.
Right.
That's beautiful. Oh, I love that. Incredible.
Even if it's for me now, what's the source of the rain and the darkness and the small lights in my car? Oh, there's a little sun in there. Ah,
And your face is shining very brightly.
okay. Too
Yeah.
much light. Ah, hmm.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye bye. So, does anybody have any idea for group release? Maybe we can end with a little group release.
On love?
On love, okay.
Or
Let's
even
try this one.
resistance to loving what is.
Resist, yes. Okay, everybody. So check to see how you are resisting what is, or how you are saying this couldn't be love. This is separate from love. This is unauthentic from love or to love. This is unbearable for love or to love or accept as love. And then could you also welcome or notice any wanting to change that? Any wanting to fix that? Any wanting to figure that out, how it should be? Or would it work better? And could you also notice or welcome how personal that appears to be? That you are the one who's struggling there, or having to manage that. And could you just be open to the possibility that this is love too? That this is part of the perfection? That even the seeming inauthentic or unauthentic is also authentic. Is also wanted by the source to be exactly the way like it was or is. And they're not two sources, there's just one source. If we say this is unbearable or this is like it couldn't be, it looks like there's a second source sometimes. The good source and the bad source. But what if this is all coming from the same source? What if the source wants that to be exactly as it is or was? even your judgment about it, even your resistance about it, even all your wanting attached to that, or your aversion attached to that. What if this all is included in that? Does that mean you can't do something about it? No, you can just go for releasing and see how it unfolds for you. Let's do this again. Check to see if there's anything that looks like it's unwanted by love, or unwanted by the source, or unwanted by God. Or how could God or the source allow this to be? And could you just simply welcome whatever that brings up inside? Could be a thought, feeling, issue. It doesn't have to be that big. It could be also more than one issue. If there are different things ongoing, that's fine too. And could you also notice or welcome all you wanting to fix this, all you wanting to change this, all you wanting to integrate this? And check to see if there's any underlying wanting, any wanting for control, approval, security, or separation, oneness, seemingly or apparently attached to any of that, or coming from that. And could you also notice or welcome how personal that appears to be? That you are the one who has to get this clear, or who has to clear that up, that field of love. Would you also welcome or notice all your seemingly responsibility for releasing? This could be a burden too. You become too much like the police of releasing. And just for now, as best you can, could you just simply let this go? Could there just be a letting go or dissolving of that, as much as there is? And could you just simply notice, could there be a noticing of the source? That which this word source is pointing to. And could you rest as that? Be the love that you are. You don't have to reject your persona or your body for that. It's already included. And check to see if there's any remaining resistance to any of that. And then could you resist as much as you do? And could you love or accept as best as you can? And then could you resist as much as you do? And then could you love or accept as best as you can? And then could there be as much resistance as there is? And could there be as much love or acceptance as there is? And then could there be as much resistance as there is? And then could there be as much love or acceptance as there is? And what's beyond both, all of them? Beyond resistance and acceptance. Allowing for both of them or all of them, yet being completely unaffected by that. And then could you just simply be? Beyond you and with you. Or yourself. Okay, everybody. Even if it's not part of the method. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Christoph.
You're welcome. Everybody's welcome. So, thank you.
Thank you so much.
See you next time. Whenever the delayed call will be.
Yeah, exactly. They're kind of getting used to this hopping around.
Maybe it's a monthly support call without any fixed date.
Oh my gosh.
Let's change this to more open frame.
When will the balloon rise?
The surprise support call date.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
bye-bye.
everyone. Bye.
Thanks,
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.